Hey guys, Bondo here. February 8th, and it's beautiful out today. We are going to be pouring a couple tiny jobs. One's for the owner of Circle T. It's for a friend of his. It's just a little hot tub pad. It's like 8 by 8, 6 inches thick. And then one of my buddies, Scotty's gonna help me put that in, and then he was gonna pour a little 4 by 4 piece over in the same city of Oswego, and he was gonna bag mix it because it's just a little step or something. And I told him if he gives me a hand, we'll just throw an extra half yard on the truck, and we'll scoot over there. So that's what we're planning on doing. We're gonna pour my 8 by 8, scoot over to Scotty's job, pour his 4 by 4 piece. So probably the smallest 2 jobs we're gonna do all year, I would imagine. But it's February, and I had to dig all my tools out because all my stuff's put away for the winter. We don't generally get to pour concrete in the winter at all. It's just so cold, and but this is a weird year. I'm usually snowmobiling right now, but we're gonna get after it, get started. I've got a bunch of projects this year, so if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. And we're gonna be doing a ton of cool stuff. We got a bunch of stem walls with the ICF. We're going back to Nadura, I think, from the Fox blocks. I'm thinking they just work better, and I got some good pricing from the Nadura rep, so we're gonna go back to them. I got some stem walls with some radiant heated slabs on top for new home builds we're gonna do. So, but stay with us. We got a couple little pours to do today. That'll be a pretty easy day. Thanks for watching. Just getting here, guys. I'm gonna show you the job, the big job here. I don't know if we can handle it. Tell you what, the weather is amazing for this time of year. All right, guys, here is the big job. Woo! It ain't even 8 feet. It's like close, but it ain't even really 8 feet wide. Basically, they're gonna put a little hot tub here in the corner. This is their setup. So we got to go through that little gap there with wheelbarrows where that fence was. I got some planks. I'm gonna lay a plank this way, and I got some guys helping me that are part of Johnny from Circle T, the owner of Circle T. They're part of his crew. My guys are all off for the winter. Biscuit's working for one of the local framers, Les Porter. He's working for him for the winter. We don't normally work this time of year, guys, but this is a weird winter. It's unseasonably warm. It's supposed to be 50 degrees today, which is insane. It's usually like 15 below zero this time of year, and I'm riding snowmobile. But we're gonna pull the truck up here. I didn't bring the Brentwoods. They're too big really to get through here, so I brought my old Jacksons. Still got them. Old Jackson wheelbarrows. Oh, there's the mud. Here comes the mud, guys. There it is. We got to turn them around. What's up? How you doing? We got to turn you around, buddy. You can go right down there and just spin around. Nobody's here yet except me. Circle T, baby, right there. Taking care of us today on this big pour. Hopefully a couple guys show up because I'm here by myself. We're not quite ready. I could probably pour this by myself, but I don't really want to. Here's my new setup for my truck, guys. She's a 2011 diesel dually. I put a cap on it, put that ladder rack on there, got ratchets on it and everything. Truck's only got less than 60,000 miles on it. She's a cherry. I gave Biscuit the white truck. I'll show you that. I fixed it all up. I'll show you a video of that. Got the truck all done.
Somewhere that I've seen right there in the middle of that door.
Yeah. No biggie. Here is a 2014 truck with a 2019 box on it. That's what we did. Mike did it. Put a tool rack on it, ladder rack, toolboxes. Had to fab up the rear bumper to fit. Bought that ladder rack used. Fits right on that 19 because it come off a 19. And it's got new rocker panels in it. He replaced all the rocker panels underneath here. Brand new metal. Spray painted that black on there. These are all new. Everything's detailed up. And he painted around here on the wheel wells. Check that bad boy out, guys. I'll show you a video what Biscuit's up to. I'll include it in this video. I'll show you what he's working on right now with Les Porter. Hey guys, Bondo here. I'm gonna show you this big, huge building that Big Biscuit's working on in Oswego, New York. They're building this huge, it's not a pole barn, it's just a big barn. It's got a stem wall. It's like 300 feet long. And Biscuit's over there. He got hired to help this local construction company for the winter, and he's been over there working, so I'm gonna stop in and visit him. Funny story, we were actually supposed to pour this floor. We were supposed to help another contractor pour the floor. I was supposed to bring a team with me, and that didn't work out, but there's more to that story. I'll tell you how that went down, but I'm gonna go check out the building and show you what they're working on. It's pretty impressive. And it's a nice building because it's not a pole. There's no wood in the ground. There's no poles in the ground. So I really wish they built all the pole barns like that. But I'm gonna show you the building, and we'll visit Big Biscuit. Coming up on the building here, guys. This is the driveway. Yeah. There's Big Biscuit over there. See his truck. This building is huge, guys. Look at this thing. Gigantic. 300 feet long. I was kind of looking forward to pouring this floor. We'll see where Biscuit is. Oh, there's Les, the builder. There's the inside, guys. This thing is gigantic. There's Biscuit up on the left. They got him working today in the cold weather. They got a big drain in here too. Looks like this side's ready for concrete. They're gonna pour this Wednesday. Today is Monday. It's all spray foamed. Should hold some heat. Hi to the camera.
I thought I got away from this for a couple.
Biscuit's on video. That don't look like a trowel. I don't look like a concrete trowel. Biscuit's got to work in the winter. I don't. I guess he needs a raise. You need a raise so you don't have to work in the winter. This is the barn though, guys. It's huge. 300 feet deep. How wide is this thing? 60? 60 by 300. So they're pouring it in two sections. They're gonna pour 150 feet on this side, and then 150 feet on the back side. And the trucks can drive right in, so this would have been a cool job. Maybe I'll help for free. So I like this barn, guys, because it's built on a stem wall. They actually poured a stem wall around the whole thing, and then they put their poles on brackets, kind of like R&R Buildings does it. Looks really sharp with that stone, but no poles in the ground, no wood in the ground. I really like how they did that. They used a post bracket to hold their post on the inside. And I believe they wet set that right into the concrete. That's how they did it. Here's the post. Got that bracket kind of spray foamed around it, but a lot nicer way to build here. he's gonna turn that rig around and head up the hill here. We only got 1 3/4 yards here. We got 1 yard for this job, and then Scotty's gonna take the rest of it over at his job. This is 4,000 pound concrete, guys. It's got full air entrainment in it, which keeps it from freezing and popping with our normally cold weather that we have. And it's got fibers in it, microfibers in it, and we got 2% accelerant in it to make it dry quicker. So I think we'll be all right. Hopefully a couple guys show up to help me though. I'm nervous with this big pour. All right, I gotta get some planks laid out.
Yeah.
Well, looks like it's just me and Scotty. The guys that were supposed to come never showed up, so it's kind of tight quarters. I'm glad I brought the old Jackson wheelbarrows. The Brentwoods would be way too big and tight to get through here. Make me proud, Scotty. Think we can handle this big job,
I
Bob?
don't know. We're short-handed.
Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna put this tripod here so I can do some work. We got some sill sealer here, that roll there. I'm gonna try to roll it along the house there, give it a break between the concrete. Hey guys, Bondo here. I'm going to try to explain to you what happened with this big pour that I showed you, where Big Biscuit's working with Les Porter. We were supposed to pour that job. We were supposed to help another guy who we've worked with several times in the past. I considered him a friend of mine up until he's kind of burned me 3 times already this year, and the year hasn't even started, but for us. But anyways, while this video is going, I'm going to try to explain to you how that all went down, so stay with me. So to start with, back in mid-September when we were still cranking, this contractor reached out to me and asked me if we could help him on that pour. He said he had a big pour. He wanted me to bring my team, and he was going to bring a team, and we were going to pour this thing out and get it done. And he knows I have a ride-on trowel, and I have a couple 4-foot machines, so he said we would need my rider and my big machines, and we would get this done. And he said it was going to be in November, and like November, I think he said November 10th or November 11th, and I said I can't help you because I'm gonna be in Missouri. I don't work in the fall, that late in the fall. I go to Missouri every year and hunt deer, whitetail deer. So I said I can't help you. So that they were supposed to do it in November, and I didn't think much of it. Figured that he'd get somebody else, but that never happened. They never got the building built. It took a lot longer to build the building than they thought. So I got back from Missouri around Thanksgiving time, and he'd reach out to me again and ask me if I could help him, still pour that now that I'm back. I said, yeah, let me know when it's going to be ready. Well, it took all winter to get this thing ready with the weather the way it was. And I kind of knew how the progress was going because Biscuit was building the building with Les Porter. So I was just waiting to see when this thing was going to be poured, and kind of had guys on standby to help him with this project. And then he reached out to me in mid-December and asked me if I could help him pour another job. And I said, well, I can help you, but I don't have a lot. My guys aren't working, So he said, well, he kind of needed 2 guys. So I actually found a couple guys that helped me on the side, and I called them. And I'm going to tag that video, and you can watch that video if you haven't already, how that played out. And I'm going to tell you the rest of this story, but I got to get back to the job here, and then we're going to head towards Scotty Spoon's job, and we're going to pour out that little step for him, and then I'll finish out my story here once we get over there. Stay tuned. Okay guys, we got this in. Just grabbing all my tools, and we washed everything up. The concrete driver helped me, and we're gonna head over to the other job to dump the rest. That one's only like 3/4 of a yard. Load up, and I'll see you over there. Getting the driver up with a Bondo built. Here comes the mud hoodie. I don't even have an address for this job, guys, but there's a restaurant down here called Canales, and Scotty says it's down this road. So here's Canales right here. I'm just gonna try to find it. It says it's right down here. It's like a little step or something they gotta pour. Like I said, he was gonna bag mix it, and I'm like, no, give me a hand and we'll do both of them if I can find it. I may have to call him. I don't see it. Oh, maybe that's it. No, I don't know. I'm gonna have to give him a call because I really don't know where this is. Oh, maybe that's it. I'm gonna give Scotty a call. I got a little piece of concrete blanket on there, so keep the splatter down. I'm gonna fill these 2 Jacksons. I got a chute scraper so we don't get too much in there. She's rattling pretty good, but there ain't much left in there. Should only be about 3/4 of a yard left. Of course, he's on an angle. He's got to spin that material all the way up. There she comes. Nice tight mud now. Bring a shovel down here. What do you got to put over them holes of them cells?
I could just use this flashing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put something.
Yeah.
Okay guys, back to the story. So if you watch that tagged video, that was like December 20th. I helped him pour out that job in Oswego. And then he reached back out to me to pour another one in January. And he ended up pouring that without me after we set up a date and everything. And he ended up pouring it before we said. And he got another crew to help him. And that kind of upset me, but we talked about it, and he said he apologized for that, and he said it was a mix-up and all this. And then on about the 26th, he sends me a picture of a brand new rider, or brand new to him, had been used, but really nice rider that he'd bought. It's the same rider I got, but a lot newer. And I'm thinking, oh, he's buying a rider. I thought we were going to use my rider, but I still thought we were going to end up helping him on the big pour there, because he said he still needed a bunch of guys. And then they ended up, I don't know, it was about this February 2nd. I ended up finding out that he wasn't going to, no, that he was going to pour it on the 7th. He was going to pour on Wednesday the 7th, and then he was going to pour the second half on the 14th. And I hadn't heard anything, and this was the 2nd of February. So I reached out to him, and I said, what's going on? I got to get my team together here. If you're going to pour it on the 7th and the 14th, you're going to do it like that. And he said, well, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to need you now. I got these other guys, and, you know, they're bringing more guys than they said. And he's pretty much cutting me right out of the deal. Not pretty much. He's just cutting me right out of the whole job.
And like I said, we'd talked about this job all winter long, so I was like pretty ticked off about it, and I thought it would be a cool job. It would be a cool video, and that's how he played, I guess. He just cut us right out of the job, so I got basically fired from helping him, and that's the story. It definitely wasn't how I run my business. I wouldn't have done something like that, but that's how it played out. I just thought I'd tell you the story. I don't think I'm ever going to work with him again. We've worked together for quite a few years now, here on and off, but I'm just not going to be setting things up and getting canceled on it like that. So let me know what you think in the comments, guys, what you would do if you would consider working with him again. Just if he apologized. Basically, he did apologize. He called me up and said, it was a scheduling issue. The other guy just had more people, and he had a lot of excuses. But let me know what you think about the story, and finish watching the video. We're finishing up these steps here. But let me know what you think of that whole story and what you would do if you were me. And appreciate it. Thanks.
Alright guys, I'm back from helping Scotty with a little step. Left him there. This is still really soft, but I'm going to run an edger around it, at least where you can see on this face here. We'll edge that and mag it off what I can reach, because I can't get on it yet. Even with foam boards, it's too soft. Maybe then I'll go grab lunch. A little piece of wood in there. I'll hit down this edge as well. Turn my edger around here. Just floating them lines out from the edge, or you can see there's a line when you edge it. I just like to go back and float that out. Of course, I'm standing in the shadow blocking it, but still too soft to get out there. But I can reach pretty far, so I'm just gonna get what I can reach right now. Okay guys, I just grabbed some lunch. It's 1 o'clock. We poured it out at 10. She's still soft. Definitely leaving some prints in it. Can't really get out on it. I may try to put a knee board on it. I got a piece of foam here. I'll spread my weight out, but I want to get along this building here a little better. But I don't want to sink in and leave a divot either, so I might just wait a little bit on it. I'm kind of looking for a tight broom finish, so I think it's going to need some time. I got an idea. I put a plank across there, kind of distribute my weight. I put a wheelbarrow here to hold it. It's up on the deck over here. I put the foam under it, so if it does dip, it doesn't make a big mess of the pad. I'm going to try to reach out there and get this wall right here.
Yeah, hopefully I sent her a message.
Still working on the steps here. Scotty's pulling the faces off and he's going to scrub these here. And I'm actually going to head back to the other job right now and do the same thing. I'm going to pull that face off. Mine with the broom. You gonna broom them or just a hand mag
I'm gonna
finish? Broom them? Okay.
Yeah.
You got a broom? Because I got one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, I got one.
All right, buddy. I'm going to head the other way and I got to load up for tomorrow. Got that 30 yards tomorrow. See what it would look like if we didn't pull it. Now we will take our mag and just steal up some fat and rub that out. Try to make that look a little nicer. Flatten it out. Sometimes the board sticks and it'll pull a little bit out. Then you can put it right back in while the concrete's still soft. All you gotta do here, guys, is take your mag and just work it. And you can usually bring up enough fat if it's not super hot out. Like it's not today. It's February. But you just work it back and forth like that. And you can work that honeycomb right out of it. I'm gonna get it a little more and then I'll show you. Okay guys, we're done with this big one. Gotta get my edger. That's how she looks. Hot tub glow right there. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. Subscribe if you're not. And we will catch you on the next one for sure. Thanks.